Alright, we are on an old tropical roof, and they are out of business. Some of the roofs are still here because TPO does last if you take care of it. And like this roof is dirty, and it has been a minute before cleaning it, but I can tell it's definitely been cleaned and serviced over the years. So there's been a few repairs on it, the homeowner said, but overall the field looks in good shape. The vents are still good and sealed. The welds are all sealed and tight. We're having some small issues on this carport side with termination bar popping out. So there's obviously been a little bit of leakage over here. Wanted to put some extra screws in that today. Seal those with OSI and then suck the screw in, and we'll put a little OSI on any of these that are out like that. The wood's gone right here, you can tell. But overall, even the wood feels solid. And this is, like I said, this is a really old system, probably 30 years old. So we are going to get it cleaned and soft wash up and take care of those little issues for the client. And we'll have you back up here shortly. Alright, we have the cleaning solution down. It's doing its work here. Spin you around in a second. It is like 40 degrees out today, so we go a little higher on the mix because cleaning solution does not like cold weather. like a lot of people. I do like cold weather. I don't want to be out in it, sleeping in it, or anything like that. That's why I work, so I'm not homeless. But anyway, yeah, so this is 40 degrees. Cleaning solution's doing its thing, a little slower than normal, but it's going to clean up. It's going to clean up good. It's already pretty much eliminated all the organics. The lichen, as you can see, is still black. It's going to turn, as you can see here. The lichen will start to turn, and that's when I will know that I'm ready to start rinsing on this particular roof, because the lichen is the last thing that's going to, see over here, it's already turning yellow, well, brown or something. But by the time I get ready and get back up here, about 10 minutes from now, this will be totally ready to start our rinses. And so we do the initial rinse, and then a neutralizer rinse, and a final rinse, and we leave this roof squeaky clean. And when you know that, when you know you're walking on a TPO roof and it's squeaking, you know there's no film left on it, and that's what you want. If you leave a film on this roof, it'll get dirtier faster. Some guys, I think, do that on purpose so they get their business turned around faster. With us personally, we want to do the best job we can for the client. That's why we do what we do. So anyway, we'll be back up here with the rinses. All right, here are final rinse in here. Up here in a minute, seal these screws, and secure that bar, secure the termination bar. Alright, this is the final. We're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna come back up here in a minute and re-secure this turn bar, seal the old screw holes so it doesn't continue to rot out the wood. Put some new screws in so they purchase and bite into a wood in a new area, and that'll secure it and keep it preserved. That's what we are here, to preserve. Alright guys, here it is, 40 degrees, making it beautiful even in the cold weather. So just like an FYI or whatever, a little tutorial here. So you can see when the bar screws let loose, it rips the membrane because it's loose, and then the wind is moving it a little bit. Anyway, so OSI back behind the bar, force it in there, work it down, tool it in, and then we're going to put a screw here and here, which is going to suck that in. And I can't really do it. So just to get through the bar, we've got a little tech tapper, and then we'll put strikers in there, which are gonna bite and hold really good, and grommeted, which is what we use nowadays and should have always been using if you ask my opinion. And then we suck it in on the other side as well. Battery's dying. Don't die yet. Oh Lord. Alright, anyway. So now we are sealed. And we are good to go. And that's how we fix the pop bar in this system here. This is a 1-inch 1x4 system, 1-inch. Back in the day they called it silver. And then you had the 2-inch system, gold. And one more here on the end, and that's it. You can see that there. Alright. Gonna get that one fixed, and that's a wrap. And that one is now fixed, sealed, and no more. I'm gonna take it down the whole way here, get all my tools up, and show you now how the termination bar looks. So other than here, where we already know that the 1x4 rotted out because of the screws, they then somebody went into the original metal roof deck there. So that holds it, it's good. Without replacing the perimeter wood, that's a good way to go. And everything is sealed. It's all looking good.